including Gore Vidal, went on the air. Went on the air. Hey, they went on the air and said we were going to lose the war. Now I can say, you are a bunch of idiots. Because, like I said we were going to do when this thing started over there in Saudi Arabia, what I said we were going to do, we did. We kicked Saddam's butt. We showed Saddam Hussein that he can't mess around with the United States of America. And we also got to thank all of our allies. How about it? You know, it really kills me. Saddam Hussein, that stupid nitwit. He said, remember he said there were going to be thousands of GIs, thousands of our soldiers and sailors and Marines coming home in body bags. He said that our guys would be swimming in their own blood. I have news for you, Saddam. You're going to swim in your own blood. And you know what? I think his own people are going to do it to him. So we have achieved a great victory, and I say we should also have a great cheer for our president, George Bush. Okay. All right, now that I've said all that, where do you hear the stupid jerks I have on the show tonight? Rudy Krauss is coming on the show, and guess what? Even after all that has happened, Rudy Krauss is coming on here to say George Bush is not a great leader or a hero. He's saying George Bush is an incompetent coward. Oh. Rudy is saying George Bush should be impeached. Oh. Give me a break. And then we have another idiot on the show. Rick Scouler is here, liberal lunatic. And we are debating Mikhail Gorbachev. He is saying we should have, in the beginning, we should have accepted Gorbachev's peace proposal. And I'm saying Gorbachev is a wolf in sheep's clothing. I never did trust that fat little pinko. And I say, I think President Bush should tell Gorbachev to go take a hike. Okay, all right. Now let me introduce my great crew. In the booth, my fine director, Jeff Bingham, everybody. I've drawn a blank. Cue me, quick. Okay. My floor director, fairly new, Andy Luter's on the floor. There he is. All right, Andy. And let's have a big cheer for my producer, my beautiful wife, Janice George. Yeah, Janice. All right. Okay. All right. Now, everybody quiet down. Hold it. Quiet down the audience, please. Wherever you are across this great country, pay attention, please. It's time for my commentary of the night, and then we bring on our first lunatic. Hold down, please. As I was saying a few moments ago, I am really sick up to my ears of Gorbachev's criticisms. His constant sniping at President Bush and this country, I say, is ludicrous. He's been calling on President Bush for weeks now to call a ceasefire. And he's even threatened that our relationship will suffer unless the United States adopts responsible behavior. Hold it. A Soviet newspaper a few days ago called us the barbarians of the 20th century. Oh. How dare Gorbachev do this to us? He dares to denounce our tactics in the war against Saddam Hussein. He dares to call us irresponsible barbarians. I say he is a hypocrite. If anyone is a barbarian, it is Gorbachev himself. I say just look at what Gorbachev has done in Lithuania and Latvia, shooting people down in the streets at random merely because they were demonstrating for freedom and independence. I say it looks like Gorbachev and Saddam Hussein are two of a kind. Now, Gorbachev has aligned himself with Saddam, trying desperately to save this monster's skin. And I say we will remember this. We will remember this very well. Gorbachev is in serious trouble at home. And now, later on, when he comes to us hat in hand, asking us for help, I say President Bush should look the other way. Gorbachev has strongly lashed out at President Bush merely for demanding that Saddam Hussein publicly accept the 12 United Nations resolutions. President Bush is right in moving to completely destroy Saddam Hussein's military machine. If this had not been done, believe me, if we had not done what we have done, I'll tell you, Saddam Hussein would merely have regrouped and started this thing all over again. Saddam Hussein is a living cancer, and the only way to get rid of a cancer forever is to cut the cancer out, and that's what we're doing. That's what we've done. We have cut the cancer out once and for all. I'll be right back.
To everything turn, turn. Hi, I'm Red Perry from Kilo Radio in Colorado. You know, the Vietnam War era produced some of the greatest songs ever recorded. Timeless songs with a universal message for all generations. Well, finally, there's an album that represents the best from that era, and it's called Freedom Rock. Just listen.
Wow. Good God, y'all. Maybe I'll be there to shake your hand. Maybe I'll be there to share the land. In the white room with black curtains.
I think it's so groovy now.
You also get great hits by Deep Purple, Leonard Skinner, Jethro Tull, Spirit, 10 Years After, and the Moody Blues.
More united we stand. Come on.
Only $19.95. 2 CDs, only $24.95. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-678-2050 or save COD fees by sending $19.95 for records or cassette or $24.95 for CDs, plus $4 shipping to Freedom Rock, P.O. Box 4444-LA, Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Thanks a lot. Okay. Hey, we got a fantastic audience here tonight. Now, hey, how y'all doing tonight, all right? Now, you know, we are taping this. We are taping this on Wednesday night, and it's pouring raining outside, and I didn't expect to have as many people as we have. Normally, we have about 49,000 people in the audience. I mean, we normally have that many in our giant KDOC stadium, but because it's raining tonight, we only have 47,000. But I say that's okay, and you guys are one of the best audiences we've had in a long time. All right. Now, for all you people in the Southern California area who are watching us, especially in Orange County, wherever you're watching in the other parts of the country, you forget this, but here in Southern California, here in Anaheim, next Thursday, March 7th, write this down, I'm going to be making an appearance. We're doing an autograph party at Sonic Burger Drive-In in Anaheim on the corner of, let's see, where is it? Lemon and Orangethorpe, thank you. On the corner of Lemon and Orangethorpe in Anaheim, 5 to 7 p.m. We'll be autographing pictures. We'll be giving out some Wally T-shirts. Bring your cameras down, and I'll pose with you down there, and we'll have a whole bunch of fun. This coming Thursday, March 7th, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Sonic Drive-In Restaurant, corner of Lemon and Orangethorpe. Okay? Okay. All right. Okay. We'll see you all down there. And now, here is this ludicrous maniac. Here we have this great president who has done a miraculous thing by winning this war so quickly and so greatly. And this man, this idiot, comes on and says President Bush is a coward and an incompetent leader. So here he is. Here he is, the ludicrous Rudy Krauss. Now, Rudy, hold on, Rudy, hold on. First of all, I think it is a travesty that you are wearing a red, white, and blue necktie.
Wally, all we have to do is wave the American flag, and you can get the mindless mass to do anything.
Oh.
Here we go. Here.
I say, hey, I'll tell you one thing. I'm against burning the red, white, and blue American flag, but I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to burn his necktie.
Yeah. Wally,
Rudy.
the first casualty of this war was truth. Bush lied.
Oh.
Why tell the truth if they'll believe a lie?
I'm telling you, hey, George Bush.
The war was orchestrated from the start, for your information.
Oh.
It was an utter fabrication.
Wait a minute.
The greatest hoax of the century.
Wait a minute, hold on. Hold on. You dare to say that this is a hoax?
That is correct. The true political objectives were concealed from the start. It was a conspiracy by the multinational global corporations who run the world.
Oh, God.
That's right.
Rudy, hold on. Rudy. I have news for you. Hold it. You know damn well anybody who has any brains, and obviously he doesn't have any brains. Wait a minute. Rudy, anybody who has any brains knows the reason we went in there with this war. Wait, I haven't said anything yet. Wait till I make my statement. The reason we went in there is to stop a raving maniac from taking over the free world. We Adolf Hitler over there.
Wrong.
Wait a minute. And Saddam Hussein was another Adolf Hitler. He was a cancer, and George Bush, the courageous leader that he is, went in there and killed him off.
That's why. You tell me, Wally. You tell me why Bush gave Hussein authorization to invade Kuwait.
He never did.
That's not true.
He never did.
It was sanctioned through our State Department. It was discussed at the Senate level. The information's just coming out now.
And I'll reply to that, Rudy. I'll reply to that. You are a dirty, rotten liar.
Yeah. Everything that Bush said not to do, Bush did. We went in to liberate Kuwait. There were no democracy. They violated the tenements of democracy that were established in 1962.
You're wrong.
It is all about the Sabah family, the power elite. They had $200 billion worth of assets in the United States.
Wait a minute.
And they threatened to liquidate those assets.
Oh, wait.
That's right.
I'm warning you. Don't you ever. Do not pound on my desk. Do not pound on my desk.
All right. Stupid.
Now, one other.
That's right.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. I tell you, hold it. We will not have any shouting on this program.
For your information, Wally, the Sabah family threatened to destroy the American economy by pulling their $200 billion out of American banks. That's right. And it's because of the S&L crisis, because of the poor economic state in the United States. They threatened to turn their American dollars into yen, into francs, into marks, just like with Panama. The same reason for the Panama invasion.
Rudy.
That's what Noriega threatened to do.
Hold on.
It would have caused the collapse of the American economy.
I'm talking here now. How do you get your notes off my desk? Now, hold on. Rudy, how do you explain the fact that the entire world, except for Gorbachev, the entire world was on and is on our side? Every country, the entire United Nations sanctioned what we did, agreed. Hold on, agreed. I'm talking now, Rudy. It's my show. Shut your mouth. The entire United Nations voted almost unanimously that what America was doing was right, that Saddam Hussein had no right of going into Kuwait, and he wasn't going to stop in Kuwait. He was going to go on to Saudi Arabia, go on and capture the entire Mideast, including Israel. The United Nations all sanctioned what we did, and so we all know what we did was absolutely right.
They fooled.
How do you answer that?
Bush and his pet and his buddies, the multinational global corporations, fooled the entire world. They made the entire world a laughing stock. You know, Wally, they raved about this fighting force that the Iraqis had. They raved about the Iraqi fighting force. I authored Operation Pig Stain. I advised President Bush. I advised President Bush.
Well, hold on. Hold it. Are you trying to tell me?
That's right.
Are you trying to tell me that you personally advised
That is
President
correct.
Bush?
Colin C. Powell at Camp David. President Bush, I published it nationally. Religious psychological warfare in the Middle East. We could have won the war in the Middle East without firing a single shot.
Oh, come on.
That's right. It is based.
I have also, hold on, Rudy. You say, hold on. You say you have advised President Bush.
That's right.
Well, I have also advised President Bush.
I am the new commander-in-chief.
Oh.
Bush takes his orders from me.
Wait, hold on. You say, hold on. You say, Rudy, that you have advised President Bush. I want to tell you that I also have sent a memo. I also have advised President Bush. I've advised him to have Rudy locked up for the rest of his life. I'll be right back.
Life's little problems never seem to end. That's why it's nice to know there's one place that can make things right. We're your regional Ford headquarters, Galpin Ford Lincoln Mercury. We're a leader in customer satisfaction because we solve problems before, during, and after the sale. Our vast selection and low prices may bring you in, but we know our commitment to you is what brings you back. Make the drive, and we'll take care of your problems. Well, most of them. Your regional Ford headquarters, Galpin Ford Lincoln Mercury, in the heart of the San Fernando Valley.
Hey, for a little bit of Las Vegas entertainment, see the world-famous California Girls at the Chi-Chi in Santa Ana. Admission is free, and you'll enjoy your favorite beverages in a friendly atmosphere. Pool tables and widescreen TV offer more fun at this wonderful spot. Tell them Wally George sent you at the Chi-Chi for a free autograph picture. 1109 North Harbor Boulevard in Santa Ana. The world-famous California Girls. Come on down. Tell them Wally George sent you. Thank you.
The storm is coming. They crawl. They fire. And move on in. They're America's best. The Desert Storm Soldier fighting for peace in the Middle East. The trooper comes complete, dressed in storm fatigue, survival belt, helmet, and M16 with sound. Call now and get yours today for play or to collect. Call 1-800-383-6699. That's 1-800-383-6699.
What turns women on? It's the most incredible feeling. What turns women on? For men only. What turns women on will turn you on. Call 1-900-660-6666. $1 per minute, $5 for the first minute. What turns women on?
We're back, Wally George, here with the Hot Seat Show with our live studio audience. And let me remind you once again here in the Southern California area, we're on the air here every day in Southern California only. Monday through Friday, 3:30 to 4, we do Hot Seat highlights. Monday through Friday, I do a commentary for you every day at 3:30. And then we show you some of the most outrageous moments from the past almost 8 years now of my Hot Seat Show. In July, we start our 9th year on the air. And we are being distributed nationwide by Hagen Communications. So 3:30 to 4 every day, watch us here. We have Rudy Krauss here, who is saying President Bush is an incompetent coward.
That's right. That's right.
Now, Rudy, let me ask you, do you mean to tell me that you do not, you do not consider what Saddam Hussein did was wrong? The atrocities committed in Kuwait, the rapes, the killing, the murder, the atrocities, you don't consider that wrong?
He did no different than Shamir in Israel. Why didn't we go over into Israel? Take over Israel.
He did a lot more.
What about Fahad in Saudi Arabia? He's known in Amnesty International as having committed the same horrendous crimes that Saddam Hussein did.
I say, are you saying...
Talk about the pot calling the kettle black.
What, are you... We
did it for contracts, lucrative contracts like Bechtel's getting right now, the largest construction firm in the world. Multinational global corporations. They're the power elites, penthouse suite corporations, breaking the law over and over. They're corporations, global controllers. Breaking the law.
Wait a minute. Hey, this guy's ready for the fruit farm, isn't he?
Yeah. The first thing we did was arm Saddam Hussein. Can we forget Iran scam?
Hey.
We armed Iraq. We armed Iran. Why did we give them those weapons? We wanted a reason to go.
Rudy, we have allies that turn into enemies all the time. Look at Germany. Look at Japan. They were once enemies. They are now allies. Things change. Saddam Hussein revealed himself to be an immoral and indecent, a horrifying rodent, the same ilk as Adolf Hitler. He was moving all across into Kuwait. He would have gone into Saudi Arabia. Then he would have taken the Persian Gulf. we had to stop that maniac. Wait a minute. We had to stop that maniac in his tracks. And I say President Bush will go down in history as one of the most skillful and courageous leaders ever.
The reason Saddam Hussein was stopped was because Saddam Hussein was taking his own oil reserves, using 30% of them to develop his own country. He would have become an equal of Israel. Israel got freaked out. They went to the United States.
Rudy.
And we had to defend them.
Rudy, hold on.
The Arabs and the Israelis blow each other up.
Rudy, hold on.
Because Israel is not our friend.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's right.
You're saying Israel is not our friend?
That is right.
Oh, get out of here. Oh, let me ask.
What about the Palestinians? Thank God that Saddam stood up for the plight of the Palestinians, just like the Russians did.
Hey,
Do we forget the Palestinians?
Oh, are you a supporter of Yasser Arafat?
I am a supporter of the Palestinians.
Oh. Just what I thought.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, do you think?
Hold on.
Stick up for your
Hey,
religious
you hear this? No wonder he's criticizing President Bush. He's a supporter of the PLO. So you, Rudy, support Yasser Arafat over Israel.
I support the cause of the Palestinians. I do not believe in Palestinian apartheid. And thank God Saddam Hussein brought that issue to the forefront. We didn't even have to fight this war.
Well, I have news
put it on the bargaining table.
I have news for you, Rudy.
I
have news for you, Rudy. Israel will not give up 1 inch to Yasser Arafat. Not an inch.
Yeah, you call Hussein a murderer. I can recall when the Israelis were dancing in the streets when they murdered 21 Palestinians. Dancing in the streets.
Hey.
They are vile. What
about the Palestinians when they came to the prayer wall and these people were praying and they threw all kinds of rocks and bricks?
I would have blown up the prayer wall.
Oh!
That's right. That's right.
Now you see, now we find he's also a Jew.
Wait, it's
hold
an
on.
idol, you religious morons.
Now, wait, Rudy. Now, you see, hold on. You see, give him enough time and he'll hang himself. Now he tells, first he tells us he's a supporter of Yasser Arafat, and now he says he's a Jew hater. He says, wait a minute. He says he would blow up the prayer wall in Israel.
That's right. That's right.
I say, does that make him a Jew hater or not?
No.
It does.
I'd blow up the Wailing Wall, and I'd put up a Jack in a Box in its place, and everyone that needs religious counseling can go ask Jack for it. Because we are America. We don't believe in religion in America. We have separation of church and state.
How dare you say, wait a minute. I wonder if you heard him say it. He says, how dare you say we are Americans and we don't believe in religion? I say, we sure do believe in religion in America. And I say, Rudy, hold on. I say the reason we won this war against this vicious monster Saddam Hussein is because God was on our side, because we are and always will be one nation under God.
Well, Wally, then why did we use chemical weapons on the Iraqis? We used chemical weapons. We said it was against the rules.
No chemical
weapons. Oh, yeah, we used Willie Pete, white phosphorus. It burns holes in you. It's a torturous.
That is not considered a chemical weapon.
Oh.
If so, the United Nations would have been on our butt, wouldn't they?
What about napalm? Napalm's a chemical weapon.
Then why have...
This whole war was orchestrated from the start. It was a theater of operations. It was an act. Bush read the script. Are you guys so mindless that you can't comprehend?
How do you explain then, Rudy, that you are the minority? How do you explain 98% of the people in this country and around the world support exactly what President Bush did. How do you explain that? How do you explain it?
Because they compose the mindless mass.
Oh, 98% of the people, right?
Television programs. That's right.
You also, hold on. You also, Rudy, have criticized General Colin Powell
and Schwarzkopf, Dummkopf.
Oh!
The only duty that Schwarzkopf saw, the only action he saw was in the kitchen.
Oh.
That's right.
Rudy, what do you...
Give me 20 push-ups right now, Schwarzkopf.
Oh. Hey, Rudy. Hey, now what do you... Wait, Rudy, hold... Quiet. Hold the audience. Shh. Rudy, what do you have against General Colin Powell? Could it be perhaps, Rudy, that Colin Powell is a black man? Do you think so?
Wrong. I sent Operation Pigstain to Colin C. Powell, and he did not follow through with the solution how to win the war in the Middle East without firing a shot. All we had to do. They're Muslims, man. They have a religious psychosis, religious orientation, Muslim. They won't psycho.
Rudy.
All you have to do is sew the Muslim casualty up in the carcass of a pig. They die in disgrace and go to hell. It blows their holy war. They won't fight knowing they're gonna go to hell.
Rudy, hold on. I have news for you.
Bush.
President George Bush now has a... Hold it, the audience, quiet down. We have now established, under the leadership of George Bush, the new world order, and we have sent a message, loud and clear, to potential tyrants like Saddam Hussein, that we are not going to put up with them ever again. And I am sending a message to you that I'm not going to put up with you anymore either, and you're out of here. Now's the time to buy that furniture you've been wanting at Simply Discount Furniture, 5001 Lankershim Boulevard in North Hollywood. Come in and say hi to the owners, Vic and Don. They're my friends. And I mean, they have fantastic low prices on quality furniture. Mention my name and you'll get even bigger discounts. And you'll get a free autographed picture of yours truly just for stopping by. Simply Discount Furniture, 5001 Lankershim Boulevard in North Hollywood. Call area code 818-509-2610. Thank you very, very much.
Watched what I ate, worked out on my Easy Glider, and lost 75 pounds.
This is actual footage of Keith's home video showing his dramatic weight loss. All across America, people have found that 20 minutes every other day works to firm all major muscle groups and helps to lose weight aerobically.
I'm using my arms, my shoulder, my back, my tummy, my thighs, my legs. I get it all.
Dual resistance allows you to adjust tension for both legs and upper body.
I have tried bikes, jogging, even racquetball, and Easy Glider is definitely the best.
And this handsome unit folds down quickly for easy storage.
Call toll-free like I did to shape up and slim down with Easy Glider.
Call toll-free 1-800-445-6800. We'll bill your credit card 3 easy payments of $19.95 each. You get a full 60-day home trial with a money-back guarantee. The total price, $59.85 plus $9 shipping and handling. So phone now, 1-800-445-6800.
Hey guys, would you like to know some secrets that let you meet some of the most attractive women in the world?
If you use this number, you can get girls like me very interested in guys like you.
Call and find out. You'll be extremely surprised.
The secrets you learn when you call will give you an almost unfair advantage over a single woman like us.
This call could change your life.
Call 1-900-500-2900. Only $5 per minute. Adults only.
Okay, everybody, settle down. Welcome back, everybody. Hey, before we get to our next nitwit, let me remind you that we do love to hear from you. Right, wherever you're watching us across this country, the address is on our screen. Write to me. I do love to get your mail. I read every single letter I get. I kid you not. And we answer all the letters as soon as we can. If you want a free autographed picture, write to me, and I'll send one out to you as soon as I possibly can, personally autographed to you. And we're always looking for new lunatics to debate on the hot seat. If you're 18 years of age or older and you feel you got the guts to come down and challenge me on the hot seat, you write to me at this address. Tell me what you want to argue with me about, and maybe we'll invite you to come down and appear on the show on the hot seat. Maybe we'll even fly you in from wherever you are across the country and be on the show. So let me hear from you. Wally George, Box 787, Hollywood, California, 90078, P.O. Box 787, Hollywood, 90078. Now, for you people who are in the Southern California area or maybe visiting here soon, if you'd like to come down here for a taping of my hot seat show, the phone numbers are on our screen right now. You can call these numbers any day, Monday through Friday, during business hours. Leave your name and telephone number and how many tickets you want. The tickets are free, and we'll invite you to come down here very soon for a taping of Hot Seat. In the 213 area code, it's 464-6111. Now get ready, audience, for the big one. In the 714 area code, it's 999. 999. 999. One more time, 999. Okay, right on. Yeah, okay. Okay, and now we move along. Next on the hot seat, hold it. Next on the hot seat, we have this idiot, Rick Scouler. Now, Rick, hold. I cannot believe, Rick, that you are standing by and defending this rodent, this man who has proved himself to be a wolf in sheep's clothing, like I always said he was, Mikhail Gorbachev.
Well, Wally, first of all, we have to start this conversation off by saying you're a jerk, and I'm always right.
Oh.
Now, wait a minute. Now that we've got that taken care of, let's discuss something here.
No.
Okay.
No, hold on. No. I'll reply. Hey, you know what? All we have to do to give this audience a huge laugh is rip off his stupid cap and show his bald head. Yeah. And now take a look. And now take a look at my beautiful hair. You see, it's very obvious. It's very obvious that he's jealous, isn't he? Now, let's get down. First, answer my question.
Right,
Why are you supporting Gorbachev?
Well, if we would have listened to him in the first place and took the peace plan that he, proposed, we'd have a lot more American people alive than we did. I did a show here the day the war broke out, and it's the same thing tonight. These people aren't even old enough to be drafted, so what are they even worried about?
I have news for you. Every single person on it is old enough to tear you limb from limb. Hey, these guys in my audience are great Americans. And these people in my audience know that Gorbachev is a jerk. Now, Rick, let me respond to your statement. If we had accepted Gorbachev's peace proposal when he first called for a ceasefire, I'll respond to that. If we had gone along with that peace proposal, what would have happened is...
we would have had a lot more people alive.
I'm answering you. What would have happened is our friend Saddam Hussein would have retained his power and his army and his arms, and he merely would have regrouped, and when he was ready, he would have done the same damn thing all over again.
No.
That's what would have happened.
Saddam Hussein can do the same thing now.
No, we
can
can't.
always regroup.
We've destroyed.
Always regroup.
You see, you don't know what I'm talking about. We have completely destroyed his entire military, haven't we? Why do you think? Why do you think, Rick, that thousands, some now over 50,000 of the Iraqi soldiers surrendered without even fighting? They told the American soldiers they didn't want to fight. They had no idea. They offered no resistance because they knew that Saddam Hussein was a maniac like we did, and they wanted us to get rid of him.
I'm not disagreeing with you that Hussein is a maniac, but what we have to realize is why we're over there in the first place. We have to admit that Americans are nothing more than oil addicts, and we will and we will do. Wait. Americans will cheat, lie, steal, kill, bomb, maim to get that daily fix of oil.
And I'll bet he's done all of those things himself. We're talking about Gorbachev. We're talking about Gorbachev. I say Gorbachev sticking his nose into this, into the war.
I think it was a good thing.
I say,
it was a good thing.
I say Gorbachev had no right to get involved in this.
Oh, come on. He was trying to find a peaceful solution to this situation. That's better than what Bush did.
No, wrong.
Bush came in and just blew the hell out of everybody. That just goes to show you that this country will blow away anybody for, for the sake of oil.
What do you consider your friend Mr. Gorbachev was doing in Lithuania and Latvia, shooting people on the street?
We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that.
I'm talking about that. I'm talking about that.
We're talking about the Persian Gulf. And what
hold on, Rick. I'm saying...
What he tried to do
Rick. Wait a minute. What I'm saying is, you have got to admit Gorbachev is a lousy hypocrite. While he's... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm not through yet.
We have negotiations.
While he's criticizing...
wait a minute.
I'm not through yet. I'm not through yet. While he is criticizing us for what we were doing militarily, he had just gotten through blowing away innocent citizens in Lithuania. What hypocrisy.
Because of that, man, we have better negotiations with the Soviet Union than we've ever had.
Because of what, man?
Because of Gorbachev.
Because of Gorbachev. You know, Gorby, he actually threatened us. He said to our president, George Bush, only a few days ago, that if we didn't cease fire, if we didn't listen to him, then he was going to ruin the relationship that they had. And I think
President
Bush, that's what President Bush should have said. He should have said, big deal.
No.
What Bob Dole said, what Senator Bob Dole said on the Senate floor was right. He said, Mikhail Gorbachev should butt out.
No. Anytime you have a situation where there's people getting killed in masses, anybody that can try to find a peaceful solution, I think we ought to at least hear him out.
No.
Yes, we should hear him out.
We did hear him out.
And we should have taken that offer. We could have got a lot more Americans out of there quicker.
No.
How many of these people here have relatives or brothers or sisters over there? And we want them out of there. We don't want your brothers and your sisters killed. We want them out.
Do you realize?
We want them back home in America, where they belong.
Hold on. Don't you realize, you stupid idiot? Don't you realize that in less than 2 weeks, we won the war against this tyrant Saddam Hussein?
It's not over yet. How long are we going to have to occupy that country? We're going to be there. We're going to spend billions of dollars rebuilding everything.
No, we're not. Saddam Hussein, the United Nations resolutions hold Saddam Hussein responsible for rebuilding Kuwait. I'll be right back. Hey, now's the time to buy that great new Honda bike at Mid-Cities Honda in Paramount. Tell my friend Doug Slinsky that I sent you down. He has down and dirty prices, and you'll get a special extra discount when you mention my name for a limited time only. Don't wait. Come in and look around. Take home a free autograph photo of yours truly. Also, if you buy now, I'll give you front row seats for a taping on my Hot Seat show. Mid-Cities Honda, 15725 Lakewood Boulevard in Paramount. Come on in and tell them Wally sent you.
Real name. Real phone numbers. Real girls.
Don't waste your time. Go where the girls are. Call 1-900-646-5050. Get the real names and real phone numbers of all kinds of girls just waiting to meet you.
Be a good boy. Pick up your phone and call.
1-900-646-5050. Real names, real phone numbers, real girls. Call now, $2 per minute. Adults only, please.
When it comes to alarms, security, and investigations, I recommend Roberts Protection and Investigations of Santa Ana. Experience makes the big difference. I think they're the very best. I use Roberts for all of my security work. Give them a call for more information. Remember, for alarms, security, and investigations, I recommend Roberts Protection and Investigations of Santa Ana. Call area code 714-953-1611. Tell them Wally George sent you. I thank you very much. Indeed.
Buddy Sorrell, comedy writer.
Alan plays a mad bird scientist, and he crosses a homing pigeon with a woodpecker. The bird doesn't only deliver the message, it knocks on the door. Hey, look who's here, Jeannie with the light brown scalp. Why don't you get out of here and stop looking so bald? Hey, boy, lucky you wore your waist cincher.
How'd you know I was wearing a waist cincher?
All night, your voice has been getting higher and...
The one and only Buddy on the Dick Van Dyke Show. Weekdays at 1:30 on KDOC.
We're back, Wally George, here on our Hot Seat Show. Don't forget, you people here in Southern California, every Wednesday, I have the pleasure of really showing Rick Dees the sleaze what he should do and what he should not do. Yeah. Every Wednesday morning at about 10 to 8, join me for Wally's World on KISS FM when I show Rick the right way, right? I put Dees the sleaze in his place, and he should be. Okay, all right. Now, we have Rick Scouler here, who is trying to defend Mikhail Gorbachev. You know, Rick, Gorbachev has never been our friend. He's a great... Wait,
I think he's trying.
He's not trying. He's a great actor. Your
best buddy Reagan was the best actor president we ever had.
Ronald Reagan was a sincere...
Oh, come on. The guy was a marionette puppet. He was on strings.
Are you... He's trying to compare Ronald Reagan to Gorbachev?
Wait. If I did that, I'd have to say Gorbachev would be much better.
Oh!
As far as a leader, yeah.
Hey, I gotta check in to make sure he's not a member of the Communist Party. You dare to say Gorbachev was better than Ronald Reagan, one of the greatest presidents in the history of the United States?
Oh, come on.
It's only because Ronald Reagan beefed up our own military, beefed up the expenses of the military, that we were able to score the big victory we had over Saddam Hussein.
Great. And what did we win? What did we win, Wally?
We won
oil. We won oil.
We won justice and democracy and freedom for all.
That is the...
Yeah.
USA! 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 USA!
Yeah, really.
Okay. Now, how long did it take you to teach from those three?
No, you see, hold on. You see, nobody had to teach them. Unlike you pervert, they are good Americans.
Oh, they look like...
I say...
Right on.
I'm telling you, Rick, Gorbachev is no friend to us. He used his PR campaign to come over here to... Wait, let me finish! Let me finish!
Politicians do that.
He came over here... Let me finish the sentence, for God's sake. Now, shut up.
Hurry up.
What I'm saying is, he came over here into this country and tried to use us. He needed us to prop him up because he was sagging at home.
No.
He tried to use us, and he did use us, but he's not going to use us anymore.
I think Gorbachev has done a lot for the relations between the United States and the Soviet Union. It's the other people involved with him, his people that,
Hurry up, you're boring us all to death.
It's his colleagues that are bringing him down, the conservative colleagues in the Communist Party.
I see. How do you explain then that just a few days ago, if it's just his colleagues bringing him down, how do you explain that? How do you explain 100,000 Soviet citizens demonstrated against Gorbachev in Moscow? How do you explain that? How do you explain that, Rick?
He has colleagues just like we have here in the United States.
100,000 colleagues?
No, but he cannot change things overnight.
I'm saying
he
Gorbachev
cannot change things overnight. You have to give the man some time. He's trying.
What I'm saying, Rick,
we have the best
what he was trying to do, he was trying to be on Saddam Hussein's side.
Oh,
he was trying to save his skin. No. He was trying to convince us that he was our friend, but he didn't fool me. He didn't fool Gorbachev. He didn't fool anybody, did he? Gorbachev is in serious trouble, and he tried to save Saddam Hussein's hide so he could do business with him in the future. That's what he tried. Didn't he?
No. The reason he did that was, I think, was a peace plan that would help save American lives.
I say, Rick, I don't. Hold it.
See, now, thing is, like I've said before, you know, you're 2 months away from Social Security, so you don't have to worry about going.
Hey, hold on, Rick. Wait a minute, Rick. I'll respond to that. Okay, and you're only 1 second away from the alley. You're out of here.
Ready for something different. I think I'll have...
We always have steak and taters, right, Pop?
Yeah, a chicken fried steak sandwich.
Taters. Don't forget tater tots, Pop.
Hey, what a great idea. Steak and taters, only $2.59.
Here's your steak and taters, Mr. Avalon.
Now, Pop, settle down.
No place hot like Sonic.
Thank you, Frankie Avalon. Don't forget now, when you come into Sonic Drive-Ins, tell them Wally George sent you and pick up a free autographed photo of yours truly and a free Victory magazine with your order. You're going to love the old-fashioned car hop service with fantastic food and drinks made to order any way you like. See you at Sonic, and be sure to tell them Wally George sent you. I love it there. You will too. Come into Sonic. It's sensational. Thank you. Thinking about buying a new 1991 Nissan? Well, shop first at Nissan of Cyprus. They have new owners with a new attitude, and they'll bend over backwards to make you the best deal possible. Come in and see my friend Randy Hex and his fine staff. I recommend this place. You'll love the way they treat you, and you'll love their prices. Ask for a free autographed photo of yours truly when you come by. That's Nissan of Cyprus, 5800 Lincoln Boulevard in Cyprus. Tell them Wally sent you. Thank you.
Hey guys, would you like to know some secrets that let you meet some of the most attractive women in the world?
If you use this number, you can get girls like me very interested in guys like you.
Call and find out. You'll be extremely surprised.
The secrets you learn when you call will give you an almost unfair advantage over a single woman like us.
This call could change your life.
Call 1-900-500-2900. Only $5 per minute. Adults only.
We're back, Wally George here on the Hot Seat Show. We only have about a minute and a half left. Before I say goodnight, I think I want to take this time, I certainly do want to take this time to say, and speaking on behalf of everybody here in the studio, I know all of our audience, the millions of our viewers across America, I want to say how proud we all are of the great leadership of our President George Bush, of General Schwarzkopf, General Colin Powell. I think they have been brilliant on the field. We won this war sooner than we ever dreamed. And to all the men and women serving in the Persian Gulf, in Saudi Arabia, we are so proud of all of them. They did a fantastic job, didn't they? Really did. We are so proud of the way we conducted this war. And the one thing, and people say, well, Wally, what have we really what have we really achieved? I'll tell you what we have achieved, what President Bush set out to achieve. We have sent a strong message across the globe that to potential tyrants that we, the United States of America, and our allies will not permit this kind of thing to ever happen again. And we have shown the rest of the world that the United States of America is the only superpower, the one superpower leading the free world. Good night, everybody.